Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, victim of Bedford Tolls crash identified. A man who died in a fiery crash Wednesday at the Bedford Tolls has been identified, officials said. Caleb, 39, of Bow was killed Wednesday afternoon when the vehicle he was driving crashed into a toll booth on the Everett Turnpike and burst into flames. An autopsy showed that the cause of the death was smoke and heat inhalation, thermal injuries, and multiple blunt impact injuries. The crash shut down the northbound lane of the highway for about 2 hours. Police said the crash is still under investigation. Body found next to I-95 identified as missing Marine recruit. The body, discovered in a wooded area next to Interstate 95 southbound on Wednesday, has been identified as Joey, a Marine crew missing since late last year. Barcato's family was notified Thursday of the positive identification. A motorist who pulled over to help a woman with car trouble along the highway in Canton spotted the remains. State police evidence and crime scene teams spent several hours on the scene Wednesday. Barcato was 21, was last seen in November near an apartment in Rosendale where he had moved in with his recruiter. Boston police homicide detectives are handling Barcato's case and have received assistance from NCIS and Naval Criminal Investigation Services. In December, NCIS conducted a search of the Marine recruiting office in Rosendale and scaled the door and doorknob with evidence tape. Boston police and NCIS also searched an area near Tuttle Pond in Hyden Park in January in connection with Barto's disappearance. On Monday, prosecutors publicly called from former Marine recruiter Frank a person of interest in Barto's disappearance. Frank is currently being held for charges in an unrelated case. Frank is charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon and unlawful possession of ammunition. Prosecutors said Frank threatened a pizza delivery driver in September 2017. Police learned about the incident while interviewing people about Barto's disappearance. Frank recently returned to Massachusetts from South Carolina, where he had held a military position for absence without authority and an alleged altercation with 2 Marines in his unit. Frank is also accused of drunk driving in January 2017 crash on Jamaica Highway in Boston. Police said Frank crashed his Chevy Chevrolet and then attempted to flee the scene. Two dead after being found in burning truck. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
Hey, Dad. Meet the new guy.
The new guy? What new guy?
I hired some help. He really knows his wine.
This is the new guy?
Hello, my name is Watson.
You know wine, huh?
I know that you should check Vineyard Block 12.
Block 12.
My analysis of satellite imagery shows it would benefit from decreased irrigation.
I was wondering about that.
Easy boy. Nice doggy.
What do you think?
Not bad.
Breaking overnight, Bangor firefighters finding 2 bodies inside a burning truck. That fire happening on Washington Street just before 10 o'clock last night. The unmarked delivery truck was burning, and when crews put that fire out, they found 2 bodies inside. Right now, we don't know who they are, and like I said, that truck was unmarked. Officials are now trying to identify those victims.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And now let's take a look at your U.S. stock market and see how your U.S. stock market closed for this evening. And here's a look at the market right now. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the green and went up. S&P 500 closed in the green and went up. CNBC IQ 100 closed in the green and went up. Gold closed in the red and went down. Oil closed in the green and went up. U.S. 10-year closed in the red and went down. Euro/USD closed in the green and went up. And VIX closed in the red and went down. Stocks rally more than 1%, pairing losses for the first quarter. U.S. stocks rallied on Thursday, the last trading day of the month, and the quarter as the technology sector curbed steep declines seen in the recent sessions. Trump's EPA chief lived in condo tied to lobbyist power couple. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
I block the shade. I don't allow anything toxic in my life, including tobacco. Because this life will be non-toxic.
This free life. Freedom to be tobacco free.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday night, and I'll have another newscast tomorrow. And I'll be back with a news report later on this evening. Good night, everyone. Bye.